The new slavery.
Whenever you, and I've said this before, whenever you decide to be in cahoots with any organization that is doing something that is illegal, something that violates a human being's rights, their civil rights, their inalienable rights, whatever have you, when you do that, you become the new slave. You're a slave, and allow me, if you will, to explain. Reason being is because when you do illegal activity that could potentially, or should I say, should potentially put someone in prison for a very long time, this cannot come to light, even though the Bible says what's done in the dark will come to light, and it does. However, in some instances, when it comes to the light, they'll get rid of the problem. You pick an institution, I don't know, any of them, they all crooked and corrupt. And when I say all, I mean all. But, so, being that it must stay hidden, this cannot come to the light. You're under heavy surveillance. They are watching you like a hawk and you don't know it. In some instances, they watching you and they hearing what's coming out of your mouth to other people who they have specifically stated, keep your mouth shut. Don't tell anyone. Yet and still, here you are telling the whole world. And guess what happens to you? You become the target. You become the individual who is not, you become the individual who is being unjustly targeted, or, your rights, your civil rights, your inalienable rights are violated. Because you got the run of your mouth and they told you specifically to shut up. So now you running around like the individual that you decided to conspire against. Now you him or her. And you can't deal with it because you wasn't built for it. You don't got God stringing you along through this journey. You ain't built for it. You gonna crash out. You gonna do something stupid. You might jump off a bridge. I don't know. But I can tell you, it's not in your best interest to conspire with any individual, any entity, any organization against a human being who has done nothing wrong. And I'm sure they have lied to you and told you that this person was a monster. I mean, you can't just get people, I would hope, you can't just get people to conspire against a perfectly innocent man or a woman for a couple of gift cards or $200 here, $1,000 there, which you probably can. People are just suckers, man. You probably could. But that's what I'm telling you. Don't think if you conspiring against a person, if you were one of these neighborhood watch groups, if you with any of the groups that target people who they deem a threat, they know too much, they don't conform, you know what I'm saying? They not with the conformity, They have integrity. That's why they go against people. They love Jesus. They go against people like that. They love God. They won't sell out God for nobody. Whereas most people, even the church-going folks, will sell him out. So if that's you, you could potentially become a target, but I do not recommend that you water down your belief system, who you are, just to avoid this situation. Because actually, when you are somebody who these groups, these individuals seek to discredit, to smear their name and their assassinate their character, man, that's actually a blessing. Because that means that you are not of this world. That's a blessing. Look at that as a good thing, not a bad thing.